So after living in Malaysia for more than 2 months, I realized Malaysians can speak many languages.
Yes, Malaysia is a wonderful example of a completely multilingual country and a very, very good example of how to educate your children properly to speak a multitude of languages.
Biasanya kalau nak sopan kita akan tambah 请问 di depan. Okey, kena letak 请问 untuk bahasa sopan ah. Okay. 请问我可以去厕所吗？
请问我可以去厕所？你吃饱了吗？
我吃饱了。
Hak mak.
Awak lupa. Awak dah makan, awak belum baca doa kan? Okey, cepat.
Awak berani bagi diam jiwa bangsa.
நான் மலேசியாவின் குடிமகனாக இருக்க பெருமை அடைகிறேன்.
Halo teman-teman, di kesempatan kali ini, aku, Ria Oktorina, ingin mengajak kita melihat salah satu kelebihan besar yang dimiliki Malaysia dan sering membuat orang luar negeri terkejut sekaligus kagum. Banyak yang tidak menyangka bahwa masyarakat Malaysia bisa menguasai lebih dari 2 bahasa dengan sangat natural. Fenomena ini bukan hanya menarik, tetapi juga menunjukkan betapa kayanya lingkungan sosial dan budaya di Malaysia.
So after living in Malaysia for more than 2 months, I realized Malaysians can speak many languages. So I'm here at a social meetup to ask people, what languages do you speak? So what languages do you speak?
I speak Cantonese.
Alright, so I speak English briefly. I speak Spanish and also Catalan.
Can you teach me something in Catalan?
Bona vesprada, com estàs? El meu nom és Carlos.
What does that mean?
Good evening. How are you? My name is Carlos.
Selamat pagi. Okay. Okay.
I can speak Hindi. I can speak English as well. I speak Punjabi also know.
Can you teach me something in Hindi?
My name is Matt. मेरा नाम Matt है.
What does it mean?
Treat you a glass of tea.
Boleh tak saya pergi ke tandas? Macam mana nak cakap dalam bahasa China? Saya, 我 boleh 可以 pergi
去
tandas 厕所
厕所。
kita akan letak ma di belakang. So dia akan jadi 我可以去厕所吗? Biasanya kalau nak sopan kita akan tambah 请问 di depan. Okey, kena letak 请问 untuk bahasa sopan ah. Okay. 请问我可以去厕所吗?
请问我可以去厕所？
Dapat belajar, silakan.
你吃饱了吗？
我吃饱了。
Hak mak.
What really fascinates me are the sheer number of people here that can speak multiple languages. For example, it's not uncommon at all to meet somebody in Malaysia that will speak fluent English, fluent Malay, a Chinese dialect. And then here in Kuching, for example, you'll meet people that can also speak Iban, Badayu, and all number of different languages. For example, my very good friend here, who in fact right now is standing about 20 feet away from me, he can speak perfectly fluent English, Malay, Iban, Badayu, Malanao, maybe some Chinese, I'm not sure. That's like at least 5 languages that he can speak easily, eloquently, and I've witnessed he can be having a conversation with one person and then just switch into the other language to talk to another person. It's absolutely amazing and inspiring to see. Yes, Malaysia is a wonderful example of a completely multilingual country and a very, very good example of how to educate your children properly to speak a multitude of languages.
Makan sate.
Sate, kalau bahasa apa?
Tak tahu ah.
Kenapa tak tahu? You tak belajar ke?
Tak.
Kenapa tak belajar? You tak pergi sekolah ke?
Tak.
Kenapa you tak pergi sekolah?
Okey, bayar.
Sedap tak? Ha? Sedap tak? Itu sate apa? Ayam ke? Is it ayam?
No.
Chicken ah?
Ya.
Chicken. Bahasa apa kalau chicken? Chicken bahasa apa?
Ayam.
Oh, ayam. Oh, hosek tak?
Hosek.
Hosek tu apa? Tak faham. Konsep tu apa?
Sedap.
Kalau sedap macam mana? Tangannya. Kalau mantap macam mana?
Mantap.
Awak lupa. Awak dah makan. Awak belum baca doa kan? Okey, cepat.
Awak biar minum gigi ambil.
Okey, amin.
என்னோட பெயர் வந்து எட்வர்ட் நிதிஷ் ரமேஷ். என்னோட வயது 11 வயது. நான் SJKT Kampung Pandan தமிழ் பள்ளியில் பயில்கிறேன். My favorite subject in school is maths and English. Saya suka makan ayam masak merah, nasi lemak dan chicken rice. என்னோட best friend பெயர் வந்து தாச்சாயினி, பத்மநாதன் and ஹரிநாதன். அவங்க கூட நான் ஸ்டடி பண்ணிக்கிட்டே விளையாடுவேன். நான் வந்து ஹர்டல்ஸ்லேயோ மற்றும் பேட்மிண்டன்லேயோ ஆக்டிவாக இருப்பேன். ரன்னிங்கில் ஆக்டிவாக இருப்பேன்.
I'm very proud to get Nitish in my life. When we first sent him to school, we were both really nervous when he first went to Tamil school. How he gonna speak Tamil and then the environment will be for him. It's difficult for him to handle. But I'm so glad because the teachers, the students, warm welcoming, all was very supportive. Even the security guard was very nice to him. It was very easy for him to handle. The school teacher and the principal also very nice. Always encourage him and support him. Since the first day in the school until now, he already like 11 years old. There is no like a case bully or racist. Like Nitish is a different look. Never bully him anything. It's like very normal to him.
Yeah, I've never been bullied in my school. My school is very great.
You have a lot of friends in the school.
I am a library pengawas in my school.
Should I always bring them to Kataran, learn about Malaysia because we are born in Malaysia. So that's why we brought them.
நான் மலேசியாவின் குடிமகனாக இருக்க பெருமை அடைகிறேன்.
Yes, of course, I am a Tamil school student. I feel so proud and pride. To learn the world's most oldest language. To learn our beloved mother tongue language. To learn the language with richest literature in the world. Tamil! It is the identity of every Malaysian Indian, which we consider as our utmost responsibility to learn in our life. We love our national language as much as the other states. Ahata Jiwa Bangsa. Also as many Chinese and Mandarin who teach us always teaching us to is in the Malay and English language. They also active in many fields at many levels.
Selamat datang semua. Saya korang dari satu walwal. Tajuk pantun saya ialah jaga lari, pohon saga tegak berdiri, turun tangga usaha lari, sehelai kain di dalam peti semasa bermain berhati-hati, bawa joran ke tanjung selamat, patuhi peraturan agar selamat.
Bang, cuba try bahasa Tamil bang please. Saya Baba.
Saya adik, saya kakak.
So hari ni kita nak try cakap Tamil, boleh?
Boleh.
So jom kita try yang pertama terus. Yen Peyer Syukri.
Yen Peyer Aisyah. Yen Peyer Sumaya.
Pere lah. Vanakkam.
Vanakkam. Vanakkam.
Pandai. Enge Pora.
Enge Pora. Enge Pora.
Good. Siapa dia?
Siapa dia? Siapa dia?
Okay, this one I love you, okay? Naunne kadallikire.
Naunne kadallikire.
Nunai.
Naunne
kadallikire.
Kadallikire.
Boleh. Rumba duro.
Rumba duro.
Oh. Rumba duro.
Rumba taro.
Taro.
Macam teruk dah.
Yang nak kita lihat sutat.
Yang nak kita lihat sutat. Anak sekalian, cucuk.
Adik Sari.
Adik Sari. Sari.
Bukan adik, Adi Sari.
Adi Sari.
Betul tu maksud dia. Adi Sari.
Adi Sari.
Okay, the last one, okay? Nandri. Yeay. So itu je konten kita orang untuk hari ni. Nandri. Bye-bye.
Tak boleh kan?
Tak boleh.
Kenapa?
Nanti dosa.
Betul ke?
Nanti ada ulit.
So tak boleh cakap lah. Tak boleh cakap lah.
Papi cakap apa tadi?
Oh.
Tengok anak macam Listen. Papi cakap apa tadi?
Kalian makan apa tu?
Kalian makan apa ni? Babi ke?
Ya ke?
Tak boleh cakap.
Kenapa?
Tuhan marah.
I actually recorded a little radio segment this morning for Fly FM talking about the fact that most Malaysians are at the very least bilingual and many are multilingual. They can speak so many languages, and how I find it very impressive, as I said in my previous video. But it was during this little radio segment that I realised the main two factors that contribute to me being so utterly awful at learning languages. The first one being my memory. For some reason, my brain, when it comes to languages, is like a sieve. Whatever goes in just spills back out again. I don't seem to be able to remember. I mean, I've tried learning French, German, Spanish, Malay, and I suck at all of them. And in fact, this morning, whilst recording the radio show, the presenter actually taught me one line of slang in Malay, which I repeated while we were doing it. I have now completely forgotten it. Not like, I can't quite remember all of it. I have completely forgotten every single word that he spoke. And now I will have to wait until I hear the programme that I was on to remember what the phrase was that he taught me. And the second big thing for me, which I'm sure many other people can relate to as well, if they've learned a second language, be it English or any other language, is confidence. When it comes to speaking another language, I get very shy. For example, this morning, again, on the radio show, they asked me if I knew how to order food in Malay. And I was just like, no, I don't know. Of course I know. But either, one, being put on the spot at the time, I was like, sort of brain fart, can't remember. Or two, it was a confidence thing. And I was just like, I don't speak Malay on my own TikTok channel where I've got like 80,000 followers. I'm not about to start doing it on a radio show that potentially has millions of listeners. But this is now something I'm more determined than ever to change. I need to try and figure out what is stopping this stupid nugget from being able to take in information when it comes to language. And also, I just need to be confident, because I know as well that if I try speaking another language, if I try speaking Malay to people and it's not very good, I don't think people will be horrible about it or laugh at me or judge me. I imagine they'll be very helpful. In fact, one commenter the other day suggested that I should do one day a week where I just use Malay. I don't speak any English at all. And that's the sort of thing that I think would actually be a very good idea. And I had to tell all my friends here in Kuching to stop speaking English to me. They're only allowed to speak Malay to me on that day. So maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Maybe I'm just too stupid.
I didn't realize until I left America that it's normal to speak 2 languages or more, because in the US, if you speak a second language, people are like, whoa, you're bilingual, that's so cool. Meanwhile, other countries like Malaysia, for example, speak 3 languages at a minimum fluently. Like, that's the standard. They speak Malay, English, and based on their background, people speak Chinese or Tamil. And I think that's way more impressive, but...
Evi. Dong.
Dong.
Bapak pandai. What is light? Ringan.
I don't know.
Cing.
Lagi?
Yeah. What is tingkat atas?
I don't know.
No, I forgot. What is lift in Chinese? Tian. What is tingkat atas? Shang low. Shang atas. Shang low. What is tingkat bawah? Xia low. Xia down. Xia bawah. Tingkat low is tingkat.
Senang dia level lah, level. So hari ni Alisha ada attend Mandarin Masterclass dekat KL. I'm not sure you guys pernah dengar ke tidak Sifu Kairesh. Okay, kita orang subscribekan untuk Alisha yang Alpha punya 1 tahun 2,500. Video ni I nak review kelas Sifu Kairesh, and nak cerita hari ni Alisha menang Nintendo Switch. Tengok video ni sampai habis, okay?
Okay.
Come dance. Anybody want to come in front can come in front and dance. Parents and children, let's dance. Okay. Ada satu nama cikgu. Nama cikgu dia, who's the name of the teacher?
Cara Sifu Kairesh ni ajar ni budak senang nak faham dan senang nak ingat. Dia ada teknik dengan dia punya sistem dia. Contohlah dulu kita nak hafal warna pelangi, Michael Jackson kena hantar balik India Utara. So M tu merah, Michael tu merah, kena hantar. K kena tu kuning, hantar tu hijau. So macam tu lah. Dia buat benda yang sama dekat bahasa Cina.
Apa yang suka?
我用一个小时学会华语。
OK。
叫孝敏，我来自10岁了，我的号码是012042009B3。我用1个小时学会华语。
Congratulations, tepuk lah. You know how to play, ya? Fairway.
So setakat ni rasa berbaloi atau tidak sign up dengan kelas Sifu Kairesh? Yes, berbaloi.
Di Malaysia, hidup berdampingan dengan berbagai etnis dan budaya sudah menjadi bagian dari kehidupan sehari-hari. Karena itu, penggunaan banyak bahasa pun terjadi secara alami. Mulai dari bahasa Melayu sebagai bahasa utama, bahasa Mandarin yang digunakan oleh komunitas Tionghoa, bahasa Tamil oleh masyarakat keturunan India, hingga bahasa Inggris yang sudah menjadi bahasa umum dalam pendidikan dan pekerjaan. Belum lagi berbagai bahasa daerah lain yang membuat keberagaman komunikasi di Malaysia semakin kaya. Tidak heran kalau banyak orang luar negeri mengatakan bahwa mereka merasa kewalahan ketika melihat masyarakat Malaysia bisa berganti bahasa dengan mudah. Ada yang sampai bercanda loh bahwa kemampuan mereka terasa sangat kecil ketika dibandingkan dengan rakyat Malaysia yang bisa menguasai 3-4 bahasa tanpa kesulitan berarti. Itu semua terbentuk karena lingkungan multikultural yang membuat penggunaan banyak bahasa terasa wajar dan menyatu dengan kehidupan sehari-hari. Fenomena ini juga menunjukkan pentingnya kebiasaan, keberanian, dan lingkungan yang mendukung dalam belajar bahasa. Ketika sejak kecil sudah terbiasa mendengar berbagai bahasa, kemampuan itu akan tumbuh dengan sendirinya. Inilah salah satu kekuatan Malaysia yang patut diapresiasi, karena masyarakatnya mampu menjadikan keberagaman sebagai kekuatan, bukan sumber perpecahan. Dan yang paling menarik, kemampuan multibahasa ini bukan hanya soal komunikasi, tetapi juga membuka banyak kesempatan dalam pendidikan, pekerjaan, dan hubungan internasional. Malaysia berhasil menunjukkan bahwa keberagaman budaya bisa melahirkan keunggulan yang membuat dunia kagum. Teman-teman, kemampuan multibahasa rakyat Malaysia adalah contoh nyata bahwa lingkungan yang positif dan multikultural mampu menciptakan generasi yang lebih terbuka dan cerdas. Kita bisa mengambil banyak pelajaran dari hal ini, terutama soal bagaimana keberagaman bisa menjadi aset yang besar jika dikelola dengan baik. Semoga cerita ini bisa menginspirasi kita semua untuk terus meningkatkan kemampuan, termasuk dalam berbahasa, agar Indonesia semakin kuat dan mampu bersaing di tingkat global. Terima kasih sudah mendengarkan. Sampai ketemu di konten selanjutnya.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.